Did it start? I think it did. Something downloading? That's what. Oh. No, I don't want that, so I'll just do that later. That is weird. Okay. Well, anyway. Is it showing? Yes, it is. Okay. Bella, hush. You're fine. That is really weird. Hey. I don't know why my last stream ended. It said I was still streaming on my PlayStation, but it didn't say I was still streaming on YouTube. Yeah. I actually restarted the game and I restarted the stream. My day's been good. Thank you for asking. Alright. 1 second. Alright. Okay. I think I'm good now. Yeah, you can give me a suggestion. I don't mind. I can play it another time. And, you know, another stream, obviously. No, that's not what I wanted. There we go. Is it working? I think it's, yep, okay, it's working. Cool. Alrighty. Thank you guys for joining back. I'm very sorry that the other stream ended. I don't know what happened because my PlayStation said I was still streaming, and yeah, I honestly don't know because, like I said, my PlayStation said I was still streaming, but for some reason, YouTube said that I had stopped streaming. I have no idea why that happened, but I restarted the game and the stream, so we're back again. But yeah. Yeah, go ahead. You can give me a suggestion. I don't mind. Oh my gosh, I actually have that game on my PC, and but I don't know if my computer will let me stream it. But I will. Persona. All right. Yeah, I could play Doki Doki. I've heard of the game and it's good. So, but yeah, I'm gonna get into this game now, Stanley Parable, because yeah. But anyway, oh yeah, the dude that, yeah, is it? That's interesting. Okay. That's not good that you got traumatized. Sorry about that. Okay, please adjust the slider until the computer is barely visible. Okay. Please adjust the slider until the dog and the cat are friends. Oh. Okay. 5 becomes number 9. Okay. Please adjust the slider and to stop adjusting the slider. Oh, okay. Alright. Which of the two made-up words below is the most appealing to you? Occuboinkle or scrumtush? I think I'm gonna pick... Actually, yeah, I'm gonna pick more on this side. Yeah. Occuboinkle. Yeah, we'll do that. Oh, okay. I won't adjust the slider. Do you know what time it is right now? Yes, I do. It's 3:31. Is the time that it is right now the correct time? Yes. What time is it anyway? It doesn't have a slider for me to say. Yes. I'm just gonna say yes. Is there anything about yourself that you haven't told me? Yes. There's a lot of stuff. Help? Wait. What am I supposed to... Oh, okay. Will you come back to visit? Of course. Of course I'm gonna visit. Of course I'm gonna come back. Oh, that's it? Oh, that was kind of sad. Alright, well, I guess we'll get into the game then. Alright. Oh. I thought I saw something different. Maybe that's just me. I don't know.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Mm-hmm. Alrighty. Wait, no, I need to grab the bucket, guys. I almost left the bucket. We need the bucket.
Not everyone is so lucky to have a bucket, but Stanley is a very lucky fellow. Very lucky indeed.
I'm very lucky. Yeah.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
We'll go in here. Bella! Are you good? Why are you whining? Wait, so I have 4 Stanlerines. Where are the other 2?
Coming to a staircase, Stanley and the bucket walked
find that
upstairs
out.
to the boss's office.
I hope I can find them. I'd love to find more Stanlerines. If I even can.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned.
No, I
to
can't play
discover not an
piano. That's
indication of
sad.
any human life. Crushed by the weight of this
2845.
revelation, Stanley may have broken down into an emotional dumpster fire, if not for the soothing presence of the bucket. But Stanley guessed the correct code by sheer luck. Was it that the bucket knew all along? Was the bucket guiding him? Yes, this is certainly the most logical explanation.
Oh my gosh, I'm gonna take off my earrings real quick because these are really uncomfortable with headphones on. Ow. I'm gonna fix my hair. Okay, that's good enough. Alright. God, my throat's dry.
The elevator raced downward, plummeting towards an unknown fate. It would be all Stanley could do to keep himself together, if not for the bucket. Soothing him, comforting him, reassuring that in this darkest moment of uncertainty, he would be all right. The bucket is here for you, Stanley. Everything will be fine.
Oh, that's sweet. Okay, so we were about to
Stanley
do
and the bucket
this
walked
one.
straight ahead through the large door that read,
Yeah.
Mind Control Facility.
We were about to do this one, and then the stream just suddenly stopped for some reason. I don't know why.
The lights rose on an enormous room
Sonic
packed
says that
with
the bucket
television
is a bucket,
screens.
then proceeds
What
to the
horrible
bucket.
secret did this place hold? Stanley and the bucket both wondered to themselves.
Alrighty. So we're gonna do the one that we said we were gonna do, which is to turn the thing off
Monitors
and
jumped
be
to life,
freed.
and Stanley nearly dropped the bucket in shock. Everyone in the office was
Bella,
being videotaped,
hush.
monitored like
You're
guinea
fine.
pigs. The
Stop
bucket had
whining.
never seen anything like this, and it very nearly burst into tears as Stanley cradled it gently, reassuring it that everything would be fine. Was the bucket under the mind control facility's influence as well? Had the bucket been told to do things it didn't wish to do? What kinds of things does a bucket want to do or not want to do in the first place? These questions raced furiously in Stanley's feeble mind.
So the last
No!
few
He
videos
screamed
I've been
into the bucket.
saying
He couldn't accept it.
I wish
His
there was a
own life
skip
in
button.
someone else's
And then the
control,
last
never.
video,
He squeezed the bucket tighter. His one friend in the entire
when
world. At this
I did the
point,
skip
he
button
could
ending,
trust
I was
no
like,
one
I kind of regret
except
saying
for
that
the
I wish
bucket.
there was a skip button. Now I still wish there was a skip button, yes, but
here was the proof, the heart of the operation.
yeah, I think it's
Controls
better not
labeled
having a
with
skip button than
emotions,
having a skip
happy
button,
or
to
sad
be completely
or
honest.
content. Walking, eating, working, all of it monitored and commanded from this very place.
Blah blah blah
And
blah
as the
blah
cruel
blah
reality of his
blah.
past began to
I'm
sink
sorry,
in,
but the narrator kind
Stanley
of talks too
decided
much.
that this machinery would never again exert
It's nice the
terrible
first
power
time,
over
but when you
another
have to
human
go
life.
like 2
For
or 3
he
more
and the
times,
bucket would
it starts to
dismantle
get
the
kind of
controls for
annoying.
good.
So
Two best
yeah.
friends, Stanley and
Oh, the
Stanley and the bucket waited in blackness. Was it over?
wasn't over.
Yes,
Oh my gosh,
they had done
scared
it.
me.
Stanley and the bucket had defeated their greatest and darkest enemy, freed themselves from the tyrannical grip of the evil mind control machine. Freedom was now mere moments away. Excitedly, the two of them began to discuss the kind of life they wanted to live once they stepped through this massive door. The bucket wanted to learn to roller skate. Stanley wanted to sneeze in every country on Earth. Both of them wanted to begin watching a movie, any movie, but then stop it halfway through and begin watching it in reverse from the end. True, it was a simple life they envisioned, but it was one they'd lived together, with one another to lean on, to trust, to support, and to...
What happened?
What? Wait. What was happening? Why had the door stopped?
I don't know.
Was Stanley and the bucket not about to be freed?
I thought we were gonna be freed.
An unbearable silence filled the room, lingering in uncertainty, until finally the truth hit Stanley square in the face. This
What?
building did not want the bucket to leave.
What?
Even
No!
the facility itself recognized the incredible calming presence of the bucket.
No,
Needed
what?
the soothing warmth of the bucket. Would go to any lengths not to part with the bucket. No. Stanley can't leave this place. Not while he has such a precious bucket in his arms. Not while this
What?
building has anything to say about it. Stanley realized he would never again leave this very room.
It's
But
dark.
at least he has the bucket. To be trapped eternally in darkness isn't really so bad, Stanley thought to himself. As long as I have my bucket with me, right? I'll be okay, won't I? Stanley gulped. Very soon now, he was about to find out.
Oh, okay. Well, that was interesting. Hello.
All of his co-workers
Wow.
were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Wait, what happens?
It takes a lot of humility
Okay.
to carry a bucket so
What happens?
magnificent. Stanley checked his ego and then proceeded onward.
Okay, so the first video I did on the Stanley Parable, I went through this window because I was like, what happens? I was like, can I go through this window or can I go through any of the windows? I was able to go through it, and I guess
Stanley
it was an
clung
actual
the bucket to
ending.
his cheek. Could his
So-
co-workers really all be gone?
We're gonna try this again, but with the bucket this time. If I can get up on the darn chair, oh my gosh. There we go. There we go. If it'll allow me. No! Darn it. Oh my gosh. This is stupid. Yeah, I went on this side. Oh my gosh. If it will let me get on the darn chair. Lord have mercy on my soul. Okay. Okay. Come on. Yes. Okay. Come on. Yes. Yay. I did it.
Whispered the bucket into Stanley's ear. We've done it. We've escaped from that dull office and that pesky narrator. At last, out here in the white void, we are alone. Now, and for the first time, I can reveal to you my true self. The bucket began to tell Stanley of its life and its history, of the countless wars it witnessed, desecrating the land and lives of untold numbers of innocent humans, and the bucket's own complicity therein. Of sadness and regret.
The bucket is an inanimate object. It's not alive. It can't talk.
To curb the madness and the decay, if only it had been stronger. Of hope and redemption, and its crusade to uplift the stock of life for the common man, to manifest justice where none existed.
Oh my gosh, I don't know.
The reality of time, to see one's dreams and wishes met halfway, meted out in parcels like charity, and abandoned as soon as the warm glow of inspiration begins to dim. The opportunities to do so much more. There was so much it could have done, perhaps, the bucket wondered to itself. Perhaps, if it had seen its own darkness with a clearer perception.
What?
This was way too much for Stanley.
What are you talking about?
He screamed.
You're a bucket!
That's what I'm saying!
The bucket furrowed its brow.
The bucket is an inanimate
said the
object!
Not since the evil wizard Gambhorata first ensnared me in his machinations as payback for the sacred amulet I stole from his treasured vaults.
What?
I was young back then and could not conceive the ramifications of... No!
Stanley screamed even louder this time.
This is stupid! You are a bucket! This is so stupid! Why are we even doing this?
As Stanley screamed
Oh
and
my
screamed and
gosh.
screamed, the bucket revealed its true form, transforming into a mighty beast of untold power. Its fangs
What?
glistening like...
What? What is happening?
My God!
Oh my
Stanley,
god!
you
The
did it.
bucket's
You saved
dead!
us from the bucket. Thank God you already had all 12 emblems of sages.
Oh
and
my
knew the
God.
incantations to summon their true power. Otherwise,
Is this a
we would have
reference to something?
easily
I
been
feel like this is a
overwhelmed by
reference
the
to
bucket's
something
power.
that I don't
I'm
know.
Speechless. You've demonstrated such bravery here today. Come, let's restart the game, and we'll agree to
Yo,
never
the
again go
bucket
trifling
is
with this
dead.
bucket, nor the dark magic cast away inside of it.
The bucket is dead, guys. Wow. That's sad. Wait,
All
but
of his co-workers were gone.
does that mean I don't
What
have
could
the
it
bucket
mean?
anymore?
Stanley decided
Nope,
to go to
okay,
the meeting
yay,
room.
saw the
Stanley
bucket.
cradled the bucket in a gentle embrace.
Whoopee!
Protective, yet delicate. Assertive, yet compassionate. Stanley clutched the
Okay.
bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his
Excuse
left.
me. Alright. Excuse me. I don't know where the rest of the Stanley Marines are. I've been trying
Stanley,
to find...
we must move on from
Okay.
this broom closet, simply because I have no remaining stiffers. If I come into a staircase, Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office.
Where's the next Stanley Marine? I want another Stanley Marine. I still have 2 more to collect and I don't know where they are.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Crushed by the weight of this revelation, Stanley may have broke, but Stanley guessed the correct code by sheer luck. Was it that the bucket knew all along? Was the bucket guiding him? Yes, this is certainly the most logical explanation.
Stanlerine. No, there's no Stanlerine over here? Wait, what is it? It's just darkness. Okay. I don't know why you're able to do that, but alright. I wanted to find another Stanlerine, but obviously there's not one around. Oh, the narrator didn't even say anything this time. Okay. I guess he just got tired of repeating
straight
himself.
ahead through the large door that read,
Nope.
Mind Control Although this
I'm
passageway
good.
had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley and the bucket would both meet a violent death.
Sure. Sure we would.
The door behind them was not shut. Stanley and the bucket still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track.
I'm good.
At this point, Stanley and the bucket were knowingly walking forward into a very painful death for each of them.
Right. Like you would let Stanley and the bucket die. Oh. Whoa. Oh, okay. What is this? Oh. We're gonna get crushed. Okay.
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley and the bucket inched closer to their demise, Stanley reflected on how meaningless the bucket's warmth and comfort had turned out to be. To be sure, it puts the mind and the soul at ease to embrace the bucket, but what use is a sense of ease when you're about to be crushed to death? This is what Stanley thought to himself, and he sort of kicked himself for wasting so much time carrying a bucket everywhere. Farewell, Stanley.
Really, narrator? You do me like that? What?
Farewell, Stanley, cried the narrator, as Stanley and the bucket were led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, the bucket's life came to an end, as it was crushed violently to death.
What? Oh. Female narrator? What's going on here?
It was a shame, the death of such a magnificent bucket. It's true that all buckets are radiant in their own way, but this one stood above the rest. It was a glorious bucket to behold.
Oh. Wait, does that mean I don't have a bucket anymore? What is going on? Oh. I don't have the guys. I don't have the bucket anymore. The bucket died again. You were standing at the precipice of knowledge. Much like a bucket itself, the human mind is frequently empty within a carnivorous void. But through the use of the exhibit in front of you, the mind becomes full and enriched and sustained. Knowledge of the bucket and its history is the only true knowledge we really have. Will you take what you learn out with you into the world? Will you accept with an open mind what may be challenging about the information in this exhibit? Will you change the lives of yourself and your loved ones as a result of this exhibit? Or will you turn a blind eye and continue to live as you were, in ignorance and darkness? Yo, the bucket died again. That was totally not my fault.
Can you see how arrogant it was for Stanley to take a bucket like this and to claim it for his own? Can you see the hubris that blinded him?
That's not
Can
just
you
25
see that the
buckets.
bucket is far more noble than Stanley will ever be in his short life?
Oh. Okay. Guys, the light is a bucket. That's goofy. Deemed too dangerous and recklessly experimental. Dang. That's crazy. Inferno bucket. Oh. No one can control a bucket. Okay. Huh. Distress bucket. Okay. If you want to stream Omari or Mori, yeah, I've heard of the game too. Oh. Okay. Predate the existence of mankind, we do not know by how long. This cave drawing depicts early man's discovery of the practical uses of the bucket, by which time the bucket had already likely been around for several millennia. Notice in these drawings how the bucket is allowing itself to be used, having judged humanity to be worthy of its treasures. That's funny.
No man can own a bucket, and certainly not a bucket as dazzling to behold as this one. It is man who should kneel before the bucket.
The hanging bucket. Clear of our grasp what the bucket may be, there's yet more that is always out of reach. This distance inevitably is for our own good. Oh. Am I supposed to jump down there? I think I am. Well, guys. Alright. Into the hole we go. Oh, wait, what? Okay. I guess it's glass. Never mind. Where are we supposed to go? Okay. Where am I supposed to go? I have no idea. Okay. I already went over there. I already went over here. There's nothing else over there. I've seen everything I possibly could. Where the heck am I supposed to go now? Do I just like restart or something? What the heck am I supposed to do? Oh, okay. How far back can I go? Oh my gosh. Oh. Okay. Where do I go, guys? Do I just, like, restart? What the heck am I supposed to do? Thank you. Appreciate that. Like, actually, though, what the heck am I supposed to do? Because there's no exit, right? Unless I grab the bucket that's hanging up there. Unless, yeah. Okay, maybe that's it. Maybe I do that instead. What is... Oh, okay. Alright. Do we grab the bucket? I have no idea. We're gonna try that, though. Oh. Oh, yeah, I grabbed the bucket. Okay.
But there is something we can do. Something we can do together, you and I, that will right this terrible wrong.
Okay. What? What is it?
Let Stanley die.
What?
Let him be crushed by the machine. Don't reset the game. Don't give him another opportunity to run off with another beautiful bucket. We can save the world's buckets from their treatment as tools and implements if only we let Stanley die together. The bucket shall take its place as...
Wait, no! Oh, guys, I'm conflicted. What do I need? What do I do? What do I do? Do I reset the game, or do I let Stanley die? I don't want to let Stanley die, but at the same time, I want to let Stanley die. I don't know what to do. Yeah, pretty much. Okay. No, but seriously though, like, should I reset the game or should I not reset the game and let Stanley die? So, basically, should I listen to the female narrator voice or should I not listen to the female narrator voice? I kind of want to see what happens if Stanley dies. Alright, okay. Alright. I guess we're gonna let Stanley die, guys.
Leader, as commander of a new world, a new vision.
Ugh. That's how brutal that would be. Jeez. So what? Oh, okay. Well, Stanley's dead, guys. Never mind. All right. Nothing changed.
All of his co-workers were gone. What
Absolutely
could it mean?
nothing changed.
Stanley
Okay.
decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
All right.
Stanley's bucket. The only co-worker he would ever truly need.
Okay. How do we get how do we get the adventure line the first time? Because if I can figure out how to do that, I can figure out how to get the adventure line with the bucket, because I want to do that. I want to see what happens. I want to see if I can actually do that. Because I think I've done all the endings with the bucket, but I'm not sure. I don't think no, I don't think I do that. Because if I go back to... Okay, let me go back to one of my other ones. The first one I did, because that's when I got the adventure line. Where is it? Oh, there it is. There it is. There it is. There it is. Okay. Oh, is it all connected? Wait. Is it all connected? Wait, hold on. What?
What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Okay, I'm... okay.
Stanley came to a sense
Going.
Yet there was not a single person here under. Feeling a wave of disbelief,
I feel like he's...
Stanley decided to go up to his... Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked up...
So if you go up to the boss's office, right? Yeah. You go up to the office.
Here's the door, just go.
Thank you. Oh, okay. No, maybe it's after this.
Did this place hold?
Maybe it's after this, yeah.
Spent his entire...
It's after this. Oh, this is when I was like, maybe I should do this again to see what happens. No, okay, alright. It's after this. Perhaps. I just didn't feel like listening to you anymore. Okay. Yeah, I haven't been getting any of the references you made.
Stanley was just tired of going along with the script. Oh, after all, just to spend a few
Okay.
moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all.
Whoa. Whoa. What is it doing?
Yes, really worth it being here in this room. He
This way.
amazing
Okay. Wait, so what did I do?
to get back to business.
Why did I do that? I don't know.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked
Damn it!
ahead to the
Okay.
opposite door, and got back on track.
What is this? Okay, so we go down the Okay.
So now,
Shut up, your dad. Okay, guys, I know how to do it. I know how to do it now. Alright. Yeah, it was a better version of TikTok. I agree with that. Okay, now that I know what to do, guys. Now that I know what to do. Better version of TikTok. I agree with No! Oh my gosh. Sorry. Alright. I know what to do, guys.
Stanley
So,
clutched the bucket tightly.
We go
closed.
we
This
go on
was
the
not
door on the
correct way
right.
to the
We
meeting
go to the
room.
door on the right.
But Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him,
Right,
telling him
right.
that the employee lounge was simply the place to be.
This is
And
Okay, I
here
felt
it
like that was
Had
different.
the bucket turned out to be correct? Was this better than the meeting room? Yes, Stanley thought to himself. Yes, perhaps it truly was. How insightful the bucket turned out to
Okay.
be.
And then
No, never mind.
we go to the door on the
bucket
left,
was wrong.
right?
Stanley
Yeah.
took the door on his left to go back, and so the two of them
Yeah.
detoured through the maintenance section and walked straight ahead to the opposite door.
And then we go down here with the bucket, right? Yeah.
Oh, good, Stanley. I'm glad you found your way here. I knew you'd find this place eventually.
Oh. Oh my gosh. What is this? Bearable. There we go. All right. So,
You see, your friends and I are concerned for you, Stanley. We've come
What?
together here because we care about you very much. It's this bucket you're carrying around everywhere.
what?
The
What's
bucket
wrong with
isn't
my bucket?
even from the original Stanley Parable. It's just sequel content. We're
So
the ones that
what?
matter, Stanley. Classic characters from the first game, like the Adventure Line and the Broom Closet. Because that's what fans want from a sequel. They want more of their favorite jokes, not this bucket that they've never seen before. Yes, I know I'm the one who gave you the bucket, but you're spending too much time with it.
Well, too
Don't you want
bad.
another story involving the Adventure Line?
I
We
do,
could make the
yeah.
Adventure Line go somewhere new. Yes, that's what the fans want. Let's do it.
Okay. Well, I mean, I would like to keep my bucket though.
Whee!
You know.
Look at that wacky line. Who knows where it'll go off to next? Oh, and it played some silly music as well.
Oh my gosh, I love this.
Now this is what the Stanley
no,
Parable is all
the music
about.
stopped.
Don't you remember
Aw.
all those great jokes from the original dialogue?
Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers.
That was funny, yeah.
It's as classic now as it was back then. Let's do it for the fans, Stanley. Let's give them more content exactly like this. But
Okay.
if we want to do that, you're going to have to give something up.
No! I'm not giving up the bucket! I will not! I will not give up the bucket. You can't make
Don't you get
me.
it, Stanley? We need to get rid of the bucket.
No!
That's why I'm very proud to introduce a brand new character. This is the Bucket Destroyer. I think it'll make a wonderful new addition to
No.
the rich lore of the Stanley Parable.
No.
Sure, it also was not in the original game, but it's such a well-fleshed-out character with so much personality that to me it already feels as though it's been part of the cast all along. Don't you agree? Can you guess what the bucket destroyer does? Surely
It
you don't need me to
destroys
spell it out for you.
buckets. I'm not putting it in
Go
there.
ahead now, Stanley. Say goodbye to the bucket, and then pop it into the machine when you're ready.
I'm not giving the machine the bucket. I will not allow it.
Now listen to me. It's crucial that you give it the bucket. I don't know what the bucket destroyer will do if it can't destroy your bucket. Destroying buckets is all it knows. That is its singular personality trait.
That's too
Sure,
bad.
I can hear you saying, how does a character with only one personality trait deserve to join the pantheon of beloved Stanley Parable characters?
Exactly.
Well, you see, if you were to really explore the bucket destroyer, you would see that its desire to crush buckets is so densely loaded with complexity and nuance that it's really like 10 personality traits. What other object in this game can you even say that about? The broom closet? Certainly not. I wonder what sort of bucket destroyer merchandise the fans will be clamoring for after this. Okay,
I'm not destroying the
destroyer
bucket.
is getting very upset now. You'll have to hurry and feed it. We can't get back to the classic Stanley Parable characters like the Adventure Line or the
No.
Bucket Destroyer until you crush that damn bucket. Quickly now. The fans are waiting. Do it, the fans, Stanley. Give the fans what they want. Hurry and...
Oh. R.I.P. to the bucket destroyer.
The Bucket Destroyer. My prized creation. You had so much potential. We were going to do such marvelous things with you, tell such spellbinding stories about you. All of it squandered now. Goodbye, new friend. For the moment in time that you were here,
That's
you
too
were
bad.
magnificent.
That's too bad. I will not allow it to take the bucket. The bucket is sacred. And no one will take it away from me. Oh. What is this? Did I get the whiteboard ending again?
All of
I
his
did,
co-workers
didn't I?
were gone.
I
What could it
did.
mean?
Okay.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he
Yay.
had simply missed a memo.
Bucket!
Is Stanley without the bucket really Stanley at all? No, Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, but Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be.
Now what
And
happens?
here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct? No, never mind. The bucket was wrong. Stanley
What
took the door on
happens,
his left to go back to the meeting room.
What happens if I actually give the bucket destroyer
And so the two
the
of them
bucket?
detoured through the maintenance section and walked straight ahead to the opposite door.
I want to see what happens if I actually give the bucket, or the bucket destroyer the bucket. If I even can.
Good, Stanley. I'm glad you found your way here. I knew you'd find this place eventually. You see, your friends and I are concerned for you, Stanley. We've come together here because we care about you very much. It's this bucket you're carrying around everywhere. The bucket isn't even from the original Stanley Parable. It's just sequel content. We're the ones that matter, Stanley. Classic characters from the first game, like the Adventure Line and the Broom Closet. Because that's what fans want from a sequel. They want more of their favorite jokes, not this bucket that they've never seen before. Yes, I know I'm the one who gave you the bucket, but you're spending too much time with it. Don't you want another story involving the Adventure Line? We could make the Adventure Line go somewhere new. Yes,
Finally.
yes, that's what the fans want. Let's do it.
All right.
Whee! Look at that wacky line. Who knows where it'll go off to next? Oh, and it played some silly music as well.
I love how the narrator is so upbeat about this. It's so goofy. I love it.
Now this is what the Stanley Parable is all about. Don't you remember all those great jokes from the original dialogue?
Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers.
Yes, it's as classic now as it was back then. Let's do it for the fans, Stanley. Let's give them more content exactly like this. But if we want to do that, you're going to have to give something up.
All right.
Don't you get it, Stanley? We need to get
Yes, I
rid of the
get it.
bucket. That's why I'm very proud to introduce a brand new character. This is the Bucket Destroyer. I think it'll make a wonderful new addition to the rich lore of the Stanley Parable. True, it also was not in the original game, but it's such a well-fleshed-out character with so much personality that to me it already feels as though it's been part of the cast all along. Don't you agree? Can you guess what the Bucket Destroyer does?
It destroys buckets.
Surely you don't need me to spell it out for you. Go ahead now, Stanley. Say goodbye to the bucket. And
Wait,
then
what?
Pop it into the machine when you're ready.
Guys, it won't let me give the bucket away.
Now listen to me. It's crucial that you give it the bucket.
I'm
don't
trying.
know what the Bucket Destroyer will do if it can't destroy your bucket. Destroying buckets
It won't
is
let
all it
me.
knows. That is its singular personality
Guys.
trait. Sure, I can hear you saying, how does
It won't let
character
me
with
give
only
it the
one
bucket.
personality trait deserve to join the pantheon of beloved Stanley Parable characters?
I'm trying.
Well, you see, if you were to really explore the Bucket Destroyer, you would see that its desire to crush buckets is so densely loaded with complexity and nuance that it's really like 10
Sorry, Bucket
personality
Destroyer.
traits. What other object in this game can
I'm
you
really
even say that
trying,
about?
but it
The
won't
broom
let
closet certainly
me.
not. I wonder what sort of Bucket Destroyer merchandise the fans will be clamoring for after this.
It literally won't let
Okay,
me.
the Bucket Destroyer is getting very upset now. You'll have to hurry and feed it. We can't get back to the classic Stanley Parable characters like the Adventure Line or the Bucket Destroyer until you crush that damn bucket.
I'm
Quickly now.
trying.
The fans are waiting. Do it.
It
the
won't
fans,
let
Stanley. Give
me.
the fans what they want. Hurry and
R.I.P. to the Bucket Destroyer again. R.I.P.
The Bucket Destroyer. My prized creation. You had so much potential. We were going to do such marvelous things with you, tell such spellbinding stories about you. All of it squandered now. Goodbye, new friend. For the moment in time that you were here, you were magnificent.
Well. It would not let me give the bucket to it. So, yeah. It was gonna die either way. R.I.P. to the Bucket Destroyer. So what if... Do we have a sequel yet? No? How do we get the sequel? Because I'm pretty sure there's... Or, not a sequel, an epilogue. I think there's an epilogue, right? I don't know how to get that.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. As Stanley lifted his bucket, he felt a connection to all buckets everywhere. This adventure, he decided, was for all of them.
Alright, okay.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
Okay. How did we get the confusion ending? How did we get the confusion ending? Wait, so is it the adventure line and then the confusion ending? Yeah, okay. Well, I'm not sure what to do now. I can't really think of anything.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, but Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be.
Alright, well.
And here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct? Was this better than the meeting room? Yes, Stanley thought to himself. Yes, perhaps it truly was. How insightful the bucket turned out to be.
Mm-hmm.
Truly, being here with the bucket was a grand adventure. Stanley reflected on all they'd been through together. First, walking through the door on the right, then walking to the lounge, then arriving at the lounge. What a thrilling journey the bucket had inspired.
Yeah. Okay,
No, never mind. The bucket was wrong. Stanley took the door on his left to go back to the meeting room.
Oh, I haven't done that ending yet. Okay, so...
No,
Said the bucket.
don't go to the meeting room. Go somewhere else. The cargo lift, yes. Good.
Said the bucket.
Now ride the lift all the way to the top. There's something up there I need you to do.
Stanley did not question why or how this bucket was speaking to him.
Okay,
It should have alarmed
so-
him, of course, because buckets can't talk. But Stanley chose not to think about this obvious fact. He was firmly convinced that the bucket had spoken to him, and he unthinkingly did whatever the bucket asked.
Okay, well, I have gotten this ending.
In here.
Said the bucket.
Go into this dark room over here.
So
Stanley
this
once
is
again obeyed blindly.
the phone ending, but last time I unplugged it. So what happens if I don't unplug it?
Now pick up the phone.
Said the bucket.
Pick up the phone and it will take us back home, where we can go about life together.
Okay.
This is the sad story of a man named Stanley and his bucket. Once upon a time, I gave Stanley a bucket because I thought he was lonely and could use a friend. And then, very distressingly, he began to believe the bucket could speak to him.
Can I close the door? Okay, it's not gonna let me close the door. Alright. Bucket! Okay.
The Stanley Parable Reassurance Bucket was merely meant to provide the comforting glow of companionship. It doesn't literally talk and give you orders. Whatever Stanley is hearing the bucket say to him is just in his head.
Oh. Whatever you say.
Lately, I've been concerned about him. Wouldn't you be concerned as well? To see him delusional like this, obsessing over an inanimate metal object?
Oh, there you
I want
are.
to say something to him, but I don't know how I can convince him. I don't know if he'll listen to me.
Okay.
I'll try anyway. Stanley, can you hear me? Listen to me. It's just a bucket. It can't think. It can't talk. All it will ever truly do for you is effectively transfer a liquid from one location to a different location. That's it. It doesn't do anything else.
Sure. Sure it doesn't. Don't listen to the loud man. Press any button for us to go back home. Okay?
You see, he's not listening. He's still taking orders from the bucket. You know, once upon a time it was me he took orders from. Me he trusted and listened to. Now all he cares about is his awful bucket. This stupid hunk of metal.
It's not stupid. It's not stupid.
Sad. I suppose he doesn't need me anymore. From now on, he's just going to cling to this bucket, this cold, empty bucket, this sort of shiny bucket. Well, I'll give it this. The bucket does have a nice shine to it.
Yes, it does, actually. You believe I'm real, don't you, Stanley? Press any button to go back home.
Yes, I suppose on closer inspection that it doesn't quite look like your average hardware store bucket. It's just a little more, what am I trying to say? Sturdier, more capable of transporting liquid. Like it would be better at moving an amount of water from one room to another. Oh my God, what am I saying? Better at carrying water from room to room. It's a bucket. It's literally just a bucket. Why do I feel some need to point out the ways in which it's so much more than just a regular bucket?
Who knows? Press any button to go home. To go home, to work, to home, to work, to home. Okay.
Oh no. I'm having feelings. For the bucket. No,
what?
No. What's going on? Why do I want to be with the bucket? Hear what the bucket has to say. Do anything it asks. What's wrong with me? I don't understand. Perhaps, if I had the bucket, this would be less confusing. Yes.
What?
The bucket could tell me what to do in this troublesome situation. Stanley, give me the bucket.
No.
Give it to me. Give me the bucket,
no.
Stanley. I need it. Give it to me now. Give it or I'll...
No. Oh. I want to keep my bucket. What happened? Oh, okay. Back to work we will go. Alright. Okay. So...
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. What new mysteries lay in store for our bucket-loving heroes today? Let's find out.
Oh, there we go.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Okay. Okay, now that I've done
Now
that...
this, Stanley thought to himself, this is a bucket. And indeed... Stanley knew the office layout like the back of his hand. It was only a matter of time before he found the others, wherever they were. Just a matter of... Finally, yes, the bucket. Yes. I love that bucket.
Okay.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
I need to find the rest of the Stanlerines, wherever they are.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office.
What's this computer? Okay. And then go back again.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked,
Okay. Wait, hold on. Oh. Oh, yeah. I think I did this the first video, I'm pretty sure. Okay. Well.
Stanley knew the office layout like the back of his hand. It was only a matter of time before he found the others, wherever they were. Just a matter of time.
Rain. Okay.
One man, one bucket, one chance to seize their destiny together. Stanley pressed the bucket upon every little thing in the office. Nothing responded to the bucket's touch, but it did little to discourage Stanley's belief in the magic of the bucket. Stanley clicked on literally every single door in the office.
Yes,
because he doesn't pick up well on cues from his environment.
So I've touched all those doors. I'm gonna click on literally every single door to see if it does something. Because what if it does?
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
Okay. I can still hear the rain. Can I close the doors? No? Okay.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, but Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge
Oh yeah, I
was
did
simply
that.
the place to be.
Yeah, I did that earlier in the video. It was the, escape pod ending.
And here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct? Was this better than the meeting
Yeah,
room?
it was.
Yes, Stanley thought to himself. Yes, perhaps it truly was. How insightful the bucket turned out to be.
Can I close this door, please? No? Okay. Alright.
No, never mind. The bucket was wrong. Stanley took the door on his left to go back to the meeting room.
Okay.
And so the two of them detoured through the maintenance section and walked straight ahead to the opposite door.
Oh, okay. Past fence, construct a bridge, shiny float, retrieve Chris's remains from the warehouse floor, construct a new, yeah, what's up? I'm trying to find the Stanley Reens and I can't find any of them. So, oh, a large room, lots of boxes, somewhere both red and blue. Oh! Oh my gosh! I know what he's talking about. Alright, I know where to go, I know where to go, I know where to go. And we're not.
All of his co-workers were gone,
We're not
What
going
could
with the
it
bucket
mean?
today, guys.
Stanley
Sorry.
decided to go when Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
Oh.
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
I've been... It's been a roller coaster, to be completely honest, but recently things have been going good. My
Stanley
favorite
felt
genre?
lightheaded, butterflies in his stomach, giddy in a way he had never known before. Was it this room? A connection between the two? Could a man love a room? I mean, truly, truly, deeply, madly love.
That's weird, but okay. My favorite genre for streaming.
Yes, really, really worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly captivating.
Stop
that even though
interrupting
all
me,
your coworkers
please.
have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings. Really worth it.
As I was saying, my favorite genre for streaming.
At this point, Stanley's obsession
Oh
with this
my
room bordered on
God.
creepy and reflected poorly on his overall personality. It's possible that this is why everyone left.
My favorite genre would probably either be horror or
Stanley sat around waiting for more dialogue.
oh my
But
god.
when a long time had passed and there was no more, he decided that the game was trying to send him a message.
Oh my god. My favorite genre would either be horror or like would you call this a linear game? Because I think non-linear games are the ones where it's like free roam and stuff. It depends, honestly. I like both, but games like the Stanley Parable and horror games, like psychological games and horror games, I like the most, in my opinion. So yeah.
But at last, he'd had enough of the amazing room and took the first open door on his left to get back to business.
Stanley. Well, I would stream it if I could stream my Switch, but I don't know how. It kind of does matter what mood I'm in. But
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
guys, I found another Stanley. Oh my gosh.
You're getting close now, Stanley.
I did
You've
it!
nearly gotten all of the Figler Anlarines. Very soon, you'll collect the last one.
Figler
And then the first
Anlarines?
number will equal the second number, and that will be it. We'll be different people by then. Different in the sense that we used to have none of them. And now we have them all. You can't go back to when you had no Figler Anlarines. None of us can.
I don't like that name, Figler Anlarines. I like I like the name Stanlarines better. But yeah, could you send me the steps on how to stream Switch? Because I don't know how to do that, and I've been wanting to do it for a while actually, but I never really knew how. Also, where does this vent lead to? I've never seen this before. Where does this go to? What is this? What? What in the name of
Stanley had now gotten himself so far off the beaten path that it seemed the office had begun. So far off the beaten path that
What?
it seemed the office had begun. So far off the beaten path. that
What
it
is
seemed the
this?
office had begun. So far off the beaten path
Is he
that it
record-
seemed the office had begun. So far off the beaten path that it seemed the office had begun.
Is he recording? Really?
You didn't think I was actually just a recording, did you? What a silly and trite explanation that would be. All the back and forth between you and me, all the absurd adventures we've been through, and it all turns out I'm just a tape recording? It was all just in Stanley's head.
I bet that's the kind of twist you think is revelatory. I bet each and every time you watch a movie where it turns out all to be in the main character's imagination, you must absolutely bolt off the couch in pure shock at the phenomenal and intricate storytelling. It must be so simple to be you. Life being an unending waterfall of surprises and delights. How much more exciting you must find the world than the rest of us do.
Oh, dang.
Now I've become sad. Look what you've done to me. This is all your fault.
Sorry, that was my bad. Sorry, narrator. My bad, dog. Didn't mean to upset you.
Stanley had never seen the office this brightly lit. Was it a sign of something? He hoped it was. He hoped very much that it was.
Oh, yeah, I guess it is a little bit brighter. Huh. Okay. Gotta go. Gotta go, gotta go, gotta go, gotta go.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. The lounge was grand, majestic, perhaps, but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left. Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. What? Really?
All right.
I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others?
This
is
giving me
flashbacks. That I want
flashbacks.
something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side.
Oh,
Give
yeah.
me a chance.
I can give you a invite to the server. This is giving me flashbacks that I don't want to remember. I think it was the first video, yeah. If you watch to the very end on the first video, you'll understand why I don't want to remember this place, especially without the bucket. So, but we're gonna go ahead because I want the last Stanley.
Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door, and there it is.
Yay! I got the last Stanley.
Savor this moment, Stanley. This is a real accomplishment. This is doing something
Stiggly
just for the
wiggly.
sake of
That's
doing
goofy.
it. Where so many people expect to be rewarded for the most trivial achievements, you've insisted that a job well done is its own reward. I would tell you that I'm proud of you for collecting them all, but that would be like a reward, and we can't have that.
Yeah, no problem.
So, instead I'll just say, it's done. We're all done here. And now we can go to whatever the hell you were doing before you hunted for figurines.
Oh. He's not gonna say he's... okay. Okay, guys. One day after I finish the entire game, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go through this blue door like I did that one time, and I'm gonna sit here streaming for 4 entire hours, trying not to let the baby die in the fire. And if it turns out that there is an ending, I don't know what I'm gonna say. But one day, yeah, one day I will do that. I will just stream for the entirety, like 4 hours, just doing that until I get an ending. because I searched it up, and there is an ending if you do it for 4 entire hours, like it said. So, yeah. It's gonna be long, but whatever. Do I have to go through those? I'm not going through the red door again. I will not do that again. But I don't feel like going through this door. Frick it. I'll just skip it.
Oh, thank God you are willing to listen to me.
This is giving me so many flashbacks. I don't want to remember this.
The problem is all these choices. The two of us always trying to get somewhere that isn't here. Running and running and running, just the way you're doing right now. Don't you see that it's killing us, Stanley? I wanted to stop. We would both be so much happier if we just stopped.
I don't want to remember this.
Well, I think I have a solution.
I don't want to remember this.
Let me show you.
I don't want to remember this. This is giving me flashbacks. I don't like this ending.
What do we want? What are we looking for?
I don't like this ending. I'm just gonna get it over with.
Yes. Oh, it's beautiful, isn't it? If we just stay right here, right in this moment with this place, Stanley, I think I feel happy.
That's great.
I actually feel happy.
That's great. I don't like this ending. This is giving me flashbacks. I don't want to remember it.
No, wait. Where are you going?
I skipped it, guys! I skipped it. I skipped it, guys. I don't have to deal with that ending again. If you guys watched the first video, like I said before, if you guys watched the first video, you would understand why I don't like that ending. That, like, actually, what in the name of... Okay, what's going on here? What is this? It's a figment of my imagination. What's going on here? What is this?
Stanley, I'm sorry, but I have to put a pause on things. It's those figurines. Those figglers. I haven't stopped thinking about them since you nabbed every last one. Wasn't it just the most intrinsically fulfilling moment of your entire life? Didn't it fill you to the brim with inner richness?
Yeah?
Yes, I know we're supposed to be telling a story, but won't you please indulge me with one more trip back to the memory zone? I would love nothing more than to revisit the figurines. Just one more time.
Oh, God. No, because the last time I went to the memory zone... Okay, this is fine. No, that's you still have the right Discord server. It's for YouTube and for other things. So it's like the only one I have, sir. So ugh, jeez. God. It's still the same as last time. Oh. Wait, but what if I want to go over here? No, okay, I have to.
Here's where it all began. The first collectible. Back then, we had no idea of how many of them we'd find. Sure, it said 6 right there on the screen, but how could we know for certain? We were so innocent. We'll never be like that again.
Yeah,
Stanley.
my account is still Eclipse. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Guys, I'm getting more than 6? That's crazy.
And here was a second Stanlerine. You found this one all on your own, just by poking around in the boss's bathroom. You did that, Stanley. I'll be honest.
I did do
Back
it.
then I had no faith in you to find any of them, let alone
Oh.
6. But you continue to surprise me in all sorts of mundane, unremarkable ways.
Well, that was quite rude.
Okay, let's do a little quiz. Which of these rooms was the room you found your third mini-Stan? Can you remember?
It was the boss's office. I do remember. This is, yeah, it was the boss's office.
That's exactly right. It was here, behind the boss's office. It was the third one. You picked it up, and then after that, you had 3 of them. I'm glad these moments are so crystal clear in your memory.
The only reason
I shouldn't be surprised. After all, science tells us that it's impossible to forget your third time doing anything.
Actually, no, that's not true. The only reason I remember it was the third time was because I got the one under the stairs this stream. That is the only reason I remember. Alright.
Let's see. What came next?
Oh, what is this? This is... I don't remember this.
Oh yes, we found a Figley in this pink room.
No, we didn't.
Well, I can't actually say I remember being in this room, but it's here in the memory zone, so it must have happened.
No, I don't remember. I don't recall this at all. It's pretty. I like the music, but I don't recall being in here at all. I don't remember this. Alright. No, this was the second to last one that I found.
This was the 5th mini-Stan, and this one was really something special. It was in the warehouse. I remember it so clearly. In fact, because this one is particularly special to me, I made a little video to commemorate the occasion. Enjoy.
You did? Oh. Oh my gosh. This is so goofy. Oh my gosh. Yeah, go ahead. That is so goofy. Oh my god. It's so low quality too. That's funny. I love that. Oh my gosh. Hi, Bella. I love that. The narrator made everything.
Takes you back, doesn't it?
That's nice.
I spent a lot of time making that video, but it was 8 minutes I wouldn't have spent on anything else.
Oh. Hi, Bella. Hi there. Yes, I love you too. I know, right? Alright. The 5th one I found. Yeah. Oh. Why did you retire from Mario Kart? Hi, Bella.
And then, Stanley, then we came to the last collectible, the final figurine, right here by the red and blue doors. This memory is the most distinct and clear in my mind, perhaps because it was the one that happened more recently than all the others.
Yeah.
Who can truly say how the mind works? All I know is that this is the moment where you picked up a Figley and I thought to myself, yes, that's all of them. They're all collected. It was a moment unlike any other.
That makes sense.
Except for the other moments picking up figurines, which it was exactly like.
Oh, okay. I was about to say. What is this? Oh?
And then there was no more. Because we've caught up to the present moment. Nothing left to do but move onward into the future. Goodbye, memory zone.
That's... What? That's it?
No, I'm not done. I'm not ready to move on.
I
Stop
was
the
about to
loading
say.
screen. Isn't there some way we can stay here, keep enjoying these figurines? Let's just go backwards. We'll do the memory zone again from the opposite direction. See how that feels.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Okay, yes, the room with the red and blue doors. I remember this. I must say, of all the figurines we looked at in our initial tour of the memory zone, this one is the most distinct and clear in my mind. Let's keep going. I want more.
Okay.
And here's where I made that video. Don't you remember the video we watched?
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yes, I love that video.
Mm-hmm. Right, yeah. Hi, Bella.
Still don't remember the pink room, Stanley. Still no memory of this one.
Yeah.
Good room, though. A solid room.
Yeah, I still don't remember either, but I do agree. It is a nice room.
These really were a treat to hunt down. You know, if there had been any kind of reward for finding all of these, it really would have neutered the intrinsic joy of collecting them. I'm very glad we resisted the temptation. Next one.
Oh, okay. Sure.
This was our second Figley. Don't you remember? Yes, I remember it too. The past is truly a wonderful thing. Why does anyone ever choose to leave it? Keep going.
I don't know.
This is it. The very first one we found in the exhibit where I introduced you to the figurines.
Yeah, go ahead.
I want more memories, Stanley. I want to keep going. What else is there? What came before this?
Bella, stop. Oh. Okay, Bella, you're gonna have to get down, Booby. Oh. Wait, why are we back here? Bella, no! Oh. Well, what if I like to use complex words? Bella, don't start.
Look, it's the terrible new content that we were originally sold on. I remember hating it back then. But time does put a... Oh, yes, the two doors. Who could have forgotten that? A classic memory, this one.
Yeah? Why exactly are we going through this? Bella, hush! You are fine. Chill out. Why are we going here?
And before everything else, there was your office.
Right, yeah.
Is there anything else? Was there something that came before your office?
No.
There's something I feel I can remember. I can remember.
Oh.
Yes, I'm remembering something now.
Whoa.
I remember before this whole story got started. Back then I was different. I used to make big decisions. I was passionate. I was skeptical. I weighed each decision with profound thoughtfulness. And then somewhere along the way, I stopped making decisions.
Oh.
I became lazy. And I came up with a character named Stanley to do my thinking for me. He would make the decisions. He would decide which way to go. I would cheer him on as he collected figurines for no reason. Why did I invent Stanley? Was I lonely? Yes, perhaps that's it. Perhaps I needed to imagine I had companionship. And Stanley really did make for a wonderful companion, even if he was a fiction.
What?
But I suppose it's grown old. I want to think for myself again. I want to go back to how it used to be. Yes, I can be on my own again. I can do it. I'll be stronger this time. I'll take care of myself. I don't need Stanley anymore. Oh, but he truly was so much fun to play with. You know what? Since we're in the memory zone, how about one more good memory? Let's go back just once and give Stanley one more run of the office, and then I'll retire him for good. I did enjoy telling his story so very much. Okay, here we go. This is the story of a man named Stanley.
I don't know what to say. That actually made me just a little sad. Because the game is so good, I don't want it to end. But they said they weren't making any more games of the Stanley Parable and whatnot, and I'm just a tad bit sad about it, you know? Because, like, I love this game, I really do. It's probably my favorite game of all time, to be completely honest. So, you know.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Sad to see it end, you know?
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. It's bucket time.
Yeah, but the thing is, there's like mods and stuff and like fan games of Doki Doki Literature Club. For the Stanley Parable, I don't think there is any. Because it's such a unique game that I don't think anyone has been able to make like a fan game of it or whatever. But oh my god. Bro just said it's bucket time. That's gonna make me cry. Oh my god.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, but Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be.
Oh, there is? Well, does it cost money?
And here it was. Had the bucket
So if it
turned out
costs
to
money,
be
I don't
correct,
think I'll be able to play
was this better
it.
than the meeting room? Yes, Stanley thought to himself. Yes, perhaps it truly was. No, never mind. The bucket was wrong. Stanley took the door on his left to go back to the meeting room.
That makes sense.
No,
said the bucket.
don't go to the meeting room. Go somewhere else. The cargo lift, yes. Go there. Go to the cargo lift.
What if I go down here with the bucket? What happens? Does anything happen? I don't hear anything. What in the world? Oh?
Okay, this is day number 295.
What in the world?
Tape number... I don't even know. I've lost track. Nothing feels real anymore. The longer I study this bucket, the less sense anything makes.
Oh my gosh.
Sheer euphoria I feel every time I pick it up.
What is this?
No matter how many times I've done it, it's always the same feeling. And the emptiness in my chest when I set it down. It doesn't make sense. There's no explanation for it. I still haven't figured out why I see the world so differently when this bucket is in my arms.
What in the world?
Why everything feels so... What do I do with this treasure? I can monetize it. Yes. It's unthinkable the amounts of money people will pay for even just an hour with the bucket.
Oh my gosh.
This is my golden ticket. But I have to be careful, because as soon as this gets out, there's going to be a target on my back. Even now, I don't know who might be trying to get... What's that? Who's there?
What in the world? What just happened? What just happened? What did I just hear? What? What in the world? What am I even supposed to say to that? Oh my god. Okay. I don't know how to feel about that, to be completely honest. I don't even know what to say. Honestly, I don't know. I genuinely don't know how to feel about that. What? I don't even know what I heard. I don't know. I don't, wow, that's, okay, your question, my first game on Switch that I would play, I would do Animal Crossing, but I've kind of already gotten a world on it, and I don't want to restart on it because it's really nice. And I've gotten a lot of progress on it, but at the same time, I already restarted once, so I could just do it again. But I could also do Just Dance if I really wanted to. But I would also have to get, like, a camera or something. I don't know how that would work. I can't do Minecraft because I don't have a Nintendo Switch membership anymore. I could probably do what was it called? It's a Pokemon game. Oh, I could do one of my Pokemon games that I have, like Sword or Shield. Or I don't have Shield. I do have Sword though, I think. Yeah, I have Sword. I also have Pokemon Let's Go Eevee, which I barely even started that game, so I might as well just restart on that one. I also have I have a lot of games on Switch. I could do Deltarune. But first I would have to finish Undertale. What's that?
Stanley knew the office layout like the back of his hand. It was only a matter of time before he found the others, wherever they were. Just a matter of time.
Well, I think you have to pay for Doki Doki on the Switch. Okay. Guys, I don't know what else to do. Let's go to the main menu. Maybe there's a epilogue now? Possibly. It's okay. No, there's still not an epilogue. What? Oh my gosh. What in the world?
All of his co-workers were gone.
What do I do now?
What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Oh, okay. Oh.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I don't know what to do anymore.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there. Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
I'm not sure
Coming
what to
to
do
a
anymore.
staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
I don't know what that says. I can't read that. I don't know what to do anymore because I've done both of those endings. And I'm not exactly sure how to get the epilogue now. Oh. Okay. That makes sense. Yeah, I was gonna try to play, Lethal Company when I get it, which I haven't gotten it yet, so. What if I just keep oh, okay. What does the red pill do and what does the blue pill do? What if I just keep restarting? Bella, hush. What in the world? I guess I'll go for the red one since red is one of my favorite colors.
It's bucket time.
It's bucket time, yeah.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered
This
the
feels
door
weird.
on his left.
Wait, where are the... Hold on. Where are my captions? Oh. That's why. Sorry, guys. Okay, what keeps happening? What happens if I keep restarting? What? Okay. Wait, why are we having dinner so early? Bella, hush. Oh my gosh. Oh, okay. I'm just gonna keep restarting and see what happens.
Stanley knew the office layout.
He sounded like he was speaking faster than usual.
All of his... Stan...
Let's see if this does something.
All of his...
Oh. Oh? Can I pick it up? It won't let me pick it up. Or maybe it's this.
Good
Oh!
morning. Thank you for contacting the Future Happiness Foundation. We
What
are
in the
confirming
world?
your shipment of 1,327 cardboard boxes to your place of work. Can you verify that this is correct?
Yes.
Excellent. Your order will arrive shortly. Thank you again for contacting the Future Happiness Foundation.
What in the world? Is that it? Oh, okay. Mr. Narrator hasn't said anything. Bella, hush. Where's all the cardboard? Oh my god. That is a lot of cardboard boxes. Holy crap.
All
Oh
of his
my
coworkers
god.
were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room.
There's
Perhaps
so
he
many
had simply
cardboard
missed a memo.
boxes. Oh my gosh. Yeah. I have thought of doing merch, but I don't think I have the money to do it. So, oh my god, there's so many boxes. Oh my gosh. There's just piles and piles of boxes.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. Yet there...
What am I
Stanley
supposed to
decided to
do?
go to the meeting room to check on his co-workers. He never functioned well by himself and constantly needed support and guidance from others. So the thought of total solitude was terrifying to him.
That's new. Okay. I haven't heard of that voice line yet. What if I grab the bucket? Nice.
It's bucket time.
He just says it's bucket time. Okay. Can I drop it? No. Okay.
All of his co-workers
I don't think anything happens.
How long was I sitting there? Stanley wondered to himself. Minutes? Days? Centuries? Did something crucial happen while my senses were turned? He made a note to be more careful with time from now on.
Alright. Yeah, I don't know what else to do.
Bucket time.
I honestly don't know what else to do. I think I've done literally every single ending that I possibly can. Unless there's something I'm missing. And if there is, I don't know what it is.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his... This was not the correct way to the meeting room. But Stanley
What
had
ending
felt
am
the
I
bucket
missing?
calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be. And here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct? Was
No.
there? Never mind. The bucket was wrong.
What am I
Stanley
missing?
took the door on his left to go back to the meeting room.
No,
Said the bucket.
don't go to the meeting room. Go somewhere else. The cargo lift, yes. Go there. Go to the cargo lift.
But Stanley feared that any path he walked might lead to the separation of himself and the bucket, his dearest friend. So he threw himself to his death, that they might die in one another's arms. How deeply touching.
That did not work the way I wanted it to, and that kind of scared me a little. Okay.
Wait, Stanley thought to himself. Am I sure that the orders stopped coming in?
I've already heard
How
this
is that
voice line.
possible? They never stopped. Surely I was mistaken.
Okay, what am I missing? I don't know what I'm missing.
Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. It was okay.
It was okay. Oh.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
What the hell am I missing?
Stanley
Okay.
was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Okay. I can't go in there. There's a door over there that leads to that one ending. I don't like that ending, so we're not gonna go in there. I didn't bring my bucket with me this time. How do I get down there? I want to get down there, but I don't know how. Without dying, obviously. How do I get there? There's gotta be some way, right? But how?
But But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death. Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
Thank you. Oh, okay. Nice. What the hell am I supposed to do? I don't know.
What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Haven't I done, like, literally every single ending that I could possibly do? Do I do this one again?
It's bucket time. Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
Okay, what ending am I missing?
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, but Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be. And here it was.
I don't remember. How did we get to the skip button?
Never mind. The bucket was wrong. Stanley took the door on his left to go back to the meeting room.
How do we get the skip button? I forgot. Crap.
No,
said the bucket.
don't go to the meeting room. Go somewhere else. The cargo lift, yes. Go there. Go to the cargo lift.
Can you even, like, do the skip ending with the bucket or no? I don't think you can. Okay, I don't know. I don't know what I'm missing. I honestly don't know. I don't think there's any other ending. No. Zending, I did the Zending. Yeah, I did the Zending ending. Because, yeah, that was when... Okay, Bella, hush, please. Okay. What haven't I done? Alright. So I've killed the bucket. Close to reluctant. Wait, what? Okay. Collect the bucket. Restart at least 5 times. Launch. And... Oh. Wait! I've done that. So... No! Oh my gosh! What am I supposed to do? Oh my gosh. Figurines. Yes. Okay. Yeah. Bella, hush, please. Reluctant. Wait, what? Wait, hold on.
This is the All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room.
Okay. What ending have I not done? Okay. Already done that one. Okay, bucket. New content. I did all the new content, right? Blue office, whiteboard, done that. I did that one. Yep. That's okay. Wait. After 3 playthroughs, After epilogue first. Oh, okay. So I can't do that anymore. Until I get the new until I get the epilogue, I can't do that yet. Okay. New, yeah. So I can't do that until the epilogue. Okay. Right, hallway, cargo, death. On cargo lift, then back off. Cold feet. What? Bella, hush. Okay. Wooden platform. Direction. Ice bucket. Recording, yeah. Got that. Figurine, yeah. Cargo up. Stay. Phone. Bucket work. Comedy choice. Yep, got both of those. Maintenance. Destroy bucket. Confusing ending. Yeah. Wait, if you go right, and then the maintenance. Huh? That goes to... Oh, okay, I see. And then... Annoyance, yep. Wrong bucket. Okay, so... Staircase, wrong bucket. Insane. Goodbye bucket. Escape pod. Okay. Elevator. Yeah, did that. Catwalk. And then wait before going up and then press the light button. Straight. Catwalk. Monitor room. Wait, what? Wait before going up, then press the light button. Home bucket, yeah. Off, trapped, life. Silly birds, and then the bomb. Yeah. Conference 3, Conference U and D. What? Faster than the narrator without the bucket. Oh yeah. Straight and left, yeah. I've gotten all of these except for the ones with the epilogue, and that's it. Well, except for that one. But that one's a special... Okay, I'm gonna try that one.
Perhaps he simply missed a memo.
I don't know how to get that epilogue. Without the bucket. Yeah, without the bucket, without the bucket, without the bucket. Okay. Oh, that's good to know. Okay.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Yep. Door on my left.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Okay. So... Okay. So... Boss's office, elevator, pipeline, Catwalk. Okay, and then wait before going up, then press the light button. What? What does that
Coming to a
mean?
staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Okay. Boss's office.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk. That kind of anxiety isn't healthy, so he relaxed for a few moments with some calming New Age music.
Okay. Oh, nice.
Feeling soothed and rejuvenated,
Thank you.
Stanley calmly walked forward into the opened passageway.
Okay.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Wait, what was I supposed to do? Catwalk. Wait before going up. Then press the light button. What does it mean by that?
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself.
Oh,
did he have the strength to find out?
Okay. And then press the light button again? No? Wait, how the heck am I supposed to do this? Hold on. Okay, hold on. Okay. Hmm. Okay. Oh. Don't know something. Oh. Vent ending? Oh, yeah, I did that. Close the door to your office at the beginning of... Oh. Out of map? Yeah, done that. Type minus console. Infinity years? Oh, I'm not... Man, I wish I could do that on here, but I can't because I'm on PlayStation. Darn it. How'd you get the epilogue? Ugh. Oh, wait before going up in the display room and press the light bulb button. Okay. Okay. It's not letting me. Yeah, so it says wait before going up in the display room and press the light bulb button. Oh, the room in general? Does it not do that on PlayStation? Is it only accessible to people on PC? Because if it is, that's stupid. Hold on.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
This is without the bucket.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office. Okay, I think we all know the drill by now. Blah, blah, blah. Dark secrets, the keypad. Stanley pushes some buttons. Oh, hey, look, it's a new passageway. Quelle surprise.
Thank you. So wait before going in the display room.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
So we wait, right? How long do we wait? I don't know how long we wait, so... What if I do it while the lights were off? Oh, okay.
Aha! You've made it to the bottom of the mind control facility. Welcome! You see, back when the Stanley Parable first launched in 2013, getting to the bottom of the mind control facility was a bug that we simply didn't catch during development.
Yeah, I know.
And you all sent us lots of photos of it on Twitter and acted very superior about it. And you're all very...
To VTuber stream. Oh, okay. Oh, this is getting on my nerves.
Just a step through this door, Stanley thought to himself. That's all I need.
Wait, hold on. There's one thing. Okay, there we go.
But Stanley simply couldn't handle the pressure.
There we
What if he had to make a decision? What if a crucial outcome fell under his responsibility? He had never been trained for that. No. This couldn't go any
Now
way
this
except
is
badly.
new.
The thing
This
to
is
do
what
now,
I've been
Stanley thought to
wanting.
himself, is to wait. Nothing will hurt me. Nothing will break me. In here I can be happy forever. I will be happy. Stanley waited. Hours passed, then days. Had years gone by? He no longer had the ability to tell. But the one thing he knew for sure, beyond any doubt, was that if he waited long enough, the answers would come. Eventually, someday, they would arrive. Soon, very soon now, this will end. He will be spoken to. He will be told what to do. Now it's just a little bit closer. Now it's even closer. Here it comes.
Oh. That's it. Okay. Well...
How wonderful. Stanley was alone. Finally. This is great, he thought to himself. This is what I've wanted all along. I got what I wanted.
I don't understand what I'm doing wrong. Yeah, I think some of these are only for... or quicker than the voiceover for music. Okay, keypad. 2845. Wait before going up to the display room and press the light bulb. Yeah, I don't understand. Alright, well... Oh, that's what that means. Okay. Well. How do I get... Okay. Yep. Okay. Done that. Done that. Unlock the new content ending. I did that. Collect the 6 mini stand. Done that. Have 4 unique time setting interactions with the narrator. I did. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is, okay. I think I know why I'm not getting the epilogue, guys. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna end the stream here. But I will make another one in a few minutes. Because, okay, so here's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna end the stream. I'm gonna go eat dinner. Then I'm gonna restart the game at least twice, or however many times I need to. And once I get the epilogue, which will probably be in the next restart of the game that I do, like the boot up, once I do that, I'm pretty sure I'll get the epilogue. Alright, so, I will be back, and I will see you guys when I start streaming again later, alright? Bye! I hope you guys enjoyed the stream, by the way. Thank you guys so much for watching.